Anyways, this world's crazy.
Dude, it's getting weirder and weirder by the day.
Tell me about the Forgotten Plague.
Ooh, the Forgotten Plague. You guys remember that? Of course you do. So this is a sickness that has mysteriously shown up and mysteriously left, and no one knows what the cause of it was and what happened and why it happened, right? So in 1916 from 1930, over those years, millions of people all around the world were mysteriously passing out, falling asleep, falling into comas. Some of these people, comas for years. There's one instance where this man was in a coma for 30 years.
Oh my gosh.
And then he awoke one day, bright as ever, completely fine, wide awake, with no memory really of like those 30 years, but just right back in it. And this is what inspired the movie Awakenings, because it inspired the book and that went to the movie.
Oh.
But so this is the illness literally started with sore throats, tiny headaches, all these things. People would be eating at home, chewing their food, and then would just pass out. And they had no idea what caused it. And so they called it the sleeping plague, the forgotten plague, obviously now, but it's because no one knows what started it. And there was no correlations to whatsoever of what people were eating, where the people were at. So there was a lot of like conspiracy behind biological warfare, but a lot of it happened in the UK, but it happened all over the world. And I think over 100,000 people died.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
From it. And so people would just pass out and they would have no reason. But in 1930, it just stopped. Just stopped. And it's just, and it just never happened again. They don't know what caused it. They don't know why it went away. Nothing happened. And so it reminds me of the dancing plague.
Yeah.
Where just people started dancing until they literally died and no one had any reason for it. There's no logical reason. So when people would wake up, some of the people that would actually wake up that wouldn't pass away, they'd wake up with neurological disorders, Parkinson's.
Yeah.
Some people literally had different personalities and different accents.
Wow.
Was this worldwide or U.S.?
Worldwide.
That's so weird.
All over. That's the weirdest part about it, is that people, because it took a long time for people to start connecting all these dots. There was no symptoms besides a sore throat, maybe minor headaches. That's it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then it just disappeared one day. And we've just, I don't remember ever learning about this.
Yeah.
But imagine waking up 30 years. People literally were in comas for years at a time.
Oh my gosh, that's a nightmare.
Yeah.
What if time travel exists and they're testing vaccines in the past?
There actually is a tiny conspiracy within that of time travelers and
Wow.
stuff. Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. It's wild.
Crazy.
Yeah. So when I read about that, I was like, it's just scary to think that we would just have no reason for it. We would never be able to understand it. And then we've just like, okay, move on. It's gone now.
The Forgotten Plague.
The Forgotten Plague.
Ninjas are butterflies.
Did I say ninja? I meant
Butterfly. The butterfly is no doubt one of God's most beautiful creations.
as an empty your mind.
You